This is Josh from GearWire.com again. I'm back with Tim Vear from Applications Engineering with Shure, and we are going to look at some of the KSM microphones. Tim?
Okay. The KSM series is primarily a studio microphone series. However, as you would know, because our studio microphones are built to the same mechanical standards as our live sound microphones, many of these models have ended up on touring sound stages as well as in recording studios. That's neither good nor bad. It's just something that we have to always keep in mind, is that people expect a certain level of durability from Shure products, whether we claim they're a studio product or a live sound product. But just to start at the top here, the KSM44 is a multi-pattern large diaphragm condenser microphone, externally biased. Typically a standard 48-volt phantom supply operates the microphone, and it can operate in cardioid, omnidirectional or bidirectional mode. It's a dual diaphragm construction. One of the advantages of a dual diaphragm microphone when it's operating in the cardioid mode, although just the front diaphragm is active as far as picking up the sound, the rear diaphragm adds to the acoustic performance of the cartridge and changes the way the microphone exhibits proximity effect. Anybody who's used standard directional microphones knows that when you get close to the microphone, the bass response is greatly boosted. This is an important feature for live singers to get more guts into the voice and so forth, but it can sometimes result in a boomier sound quality that's difficult to control. In a studio environment, the proximity effect doesn't need to be as exaggerated as in a live sound environment. So it turns out that the dual diaphragm nature of this cartridge tends to smooth out the proximity effect and also reduce it to a slightly lower frequency. So instead of a big bump around 125 hertz or so, you get a less exaggerated bump, probably a little bit below 100 hertz. The advantage of that is for close-up vocals in the studio. The bass response of the voice is much better controlled than with a single diaphragm type microphone. So it has a characteristic sound typical of something like a Neumann U87, for instance. Same kind of cartridge design. So these things are highly regarded for vocal applications in the studio because they have a much more controlled low frequency response.
And we'll be back with a Ford F-150, Truckzilla, and the KSM 137s to see how they hold up.